Ag Tegra Cooperative. We're so glad you're joining us for Bison football on WTAY. It's the regular season home finale, and off we go with Eli Ozick booming another kick. This will be returned out of the end zone. Bex, who's a speedster, is brought down. Tackled on the play. Clark will throw it again under pressure, and down he goes for the sack. There he is right on the spot, Eli Mostert. And Burkett is the punter in his own end zone. Jackson Williams backpedaling at his own 43. Makes a cut, and then going to be gang tackled here by the Bears. It's a 2nd down and 10. They'll give it to Barika Penu. Tries to get the outside, and he does. Penu down the sideline. Can he get it all the way? There's a penalty flag. He's into the end zone. There's a flag back, though, at the 37-yard line. Perkins will tell us. Wow, there it is. It's a touchdown for Barika Penu. And the Bison, 2 plays, 48 yards into the end zone.
That's back-to-back games, Dom. Basically just started off, essentially. You see Gray Zabel right there. I thought maybe right there.
No, he just manhandled the guy.
It sounds like they're going to review it. Now, I assume that was to see if Penu stepped out of bounds.
Remarkable. Crosa for the extra point. Now 5 away from the scoring record. Up and good. Down the sideline. Second possession was a quick 3-and-out for Missouri State. Clark will put it in the air. A little screen play here, and immediately the ball is fumbled and recovered by the Bison. Sibamano forced it loose. And senior Marcus Shepard is on it. His 2nd career fumble recovery.
Makes football smart plays. You can't see right here, but he did an unbelievable job of getting around his guy and then knocking that ball out. And then Marcus
split out the fullback out wide, number 46. Miller to the end zone, incomplete. Trying to get to Bryce Lance, and a penalty flag late is thrown. Goal to go for the Missouri State 2. Brown is the tailback. Try to fake that to Jackson Williams to get the outside. Penalty flag, though, on the play. Boy, we had a lot happen here in 2.5.
Holding offense number 33. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Logan Hofstad, one of the seniors. So now spotted at the 12. Lance, Terhardt, Weremeyer split out to the bottom of your screen. They'll keep it with Marty Brown. Got about 1. It'll be a 2nd down and goal to go from
all those carries, and he's only lost 9 total. Always finds a way to fall forward.
Penu now is the back. Miller fakes the dump off to Harris, who dropped the ball. He was open, but said maybe they can hold the Bison to 3 after the fumble. Miller zings one. That's hauled in on the reception. Picked up by Terhardt. It's going to get him down inside the 5. To me earlier this week, we got to be better on 4th down conversions. Well, here you go. It's 4th down and goal to go from the 3. They fake to Brown. Stuffle is wide open. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The senior finds the end zone.
Well, this is a play, Dom. Every time you get it condensed, to say they're going to condense you down to spread you out, right? And that's exactly what happened right here. Really floats that one nicely over Truman Weremeyer.
Become the school's all-time leader for receptions for a tight end. Gets his 3rd touchdown of the.
At some point, they'll get things clicking, but it's been rough going to start this football game.
Clark said no time. Little toss to the Jacardier Wright, who's got a seam, and Wright explodes, and there you go. Didn't need much. Oh, that's Bex, excuse me, on the tackler. Bison defensive line already got to Clark a couple times in this game. They'll fake it. Clark will keep it, throws this, incomplete, nobody home. And it'll bring up 4th down. Gone forward with the football. Penu is the back here on 2nd down and 1. They'll toss it to Barika, who's already got a touchdown, and he's got a 1st down. As they'll get him out to the 18-yard line, a pickup of 4. A little chippiness there after the play.
Well, and this is essentially the score or the play that he scored on, just a little bit different now with the toss. And I thought J.J. O'Neal, number 16, did a good job kind of avoiding the block there and coming underneath, but still good job.
To bring the Bison out to the 38. Miller will fake it. Stuffle is open. Look out. Joe Stuffle makes a move. Finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Brought down to the tackle field of the 45. Back to Marty Brown. Look at the hole here. Brown ran into his own man. Still going and spins his way down to the 24-yard line. The Bison are tackling the Bison, not Mo State. At their own 5-yard line. Got a timeout taken by Ryan Beard at Missouri State, already their second timeout of the quarter here with 3:45 remaining in the first. North Dakota State with 146 total yards of offense. Missouri State with 13.
Yeah, and they're keeping their best weapon.
The give to Brown. Dances his way forward. He had to get it, and looks like forward progress is going to be enough for a first down. Powell in on the tackle for the Bears, but he got enough.
Well, it's essentially the exact same play we saw on first down. Again, you see just getting a hat on a hat and then trying to get Marty Brown to that second level, especially when you know you only need 2 to 3 yards. If you can get him past that initial line of scrimmage, you have a good.
Clock running. We're down to 1:50 remaining in this opening quarter. So much has happened already. Third down. Back to Brown. Cuts back in. Penalty flag. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. But we'll wait and see what the call. Looks like a hold.
Holding offense number 74. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Third down.
That time they got saved. Bryce Lance at the bottom. We'll see if Miller looks that way. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown! Jackson Williams, his first career receiving score.
Our angle, and when this ball is thrown, you got the inside coverage, and then you have a safety sitting over the top. I mean, I'm thinking this might get picked off, but he just.
Crosa, extra point. Who cares about 3rd and 22?
Roll.
Well, Mo State needs to move it. Clark will zing that one complete over the middle on the reception. Dom Izzo. North Dakota State up 21-0 after one. Mo State facing a 3rd and 19. Clark under pressure, hits Blackstrain over the middle, makes a cut. He's still on his feet. Blackstrain down the field. Finally pushed out of bounds by Crumby. Gets all the way down, though, to the Bison 34-yard line. Now they got a 3rd and 20 back at the Bison 44. Clark under pressure. They'll hit the screen. Complete on that one is right on it. Opening weekend in North Dakota and Minnesota last weekend. Bear hunting going on in the dome here today. Miller will throw. That one hauled in. Terhark. Nicely done. Block. Back right up the middle with Penu. Worked the first time. Works pretty well here. They'll get him out to the 41-yard line. J.J. O'Neal in on the 10. I think we got our answer there. Back to live play with 10:35 remaining in the first half. Bison with the football. Penu shakes off a guy. Look at this. Exploding Barika Penu. Got a block down the field. Still going and pushed out of bounds. They'll mark him all the way down to the 28-yard line. Bison are 3 for 4 on third downs. Miller over the middle to Collins. Penalty flag. It's going to be Chris Harris who's got it on the first down. What a fantastic
Pass interference defense number 29. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. First down.
No, and I just talked about, it's been the running game, but it's also been, let's not forget a couple of long third downs.
Man.
You can see right there, the defender all over him. That's 20.
First down and goal to go from the 4. Miller for Lance. He's got it. Touchdown. North Dakota State. His 10th receiving touchdown.
I'm down in the red zone with Bryce Lance, and you're going to feel good about it every single time. Kind of, you see him just go up, and the sure-handed Lance is always going to come down with him. You see NDSU came.
Crosa, extra point, up and good. 8 down in distance. They'll give it again here. This time Wright able to get out.
Defending the run, but it makes it so much harder to be balanced offensively when you get down 4 scores.
Wright with 13 rushing touchdowns this year, 6th in the nation as Clark goes over the middle on the reception. That picked up by Jamarie Robinson, his first catch. And he's going to get to the Bison side of the field to get out to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, nice design here by Nick Petrino, the offensive coordinator. They used Jacardier Wright to kind of clear out that top side of the defense for NDSU, and then you got the crosser coming underneath. Nice play design there, and finally you got a little momentum. But again, this has been that spot of the field where if you're
new set of downs from the Bison 48, nearing 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Clark completes that one. Boy, there was no window. Zing that one in. Devontae Key comes up with a catch.
Well, and this is what he's really good at. You're playing zone, and this is actually really good coverage. Look at Oscar Benson. You see Nick Kubitz. I mean, that ball has to be out on time, and it has to be exactly in that spot. You see 11-pounder.
A big day here on Senior Day. Clark looking to the near side, nearly intercepted, and somehow coming up with a reception. I don't know how Hunter Wood got it. He says he had it all the way.
He's like, yeah, I got you. I mean, it was clearly a miscommunication, right? I mean, it looks like Hunter Wood maybe pulled this up just a little bit short. And then how about the ability? Again, we talked about number 2 early on.
After the timeout, ball is at the 23-yard line. Clark over the middle of Mason with a reception, trying to leap into the end zone. They're going to mark him down at the 1. You can see his athletic ability. And from the 1, Wright is the back. They'll give it to him, and Jacardier Wright into the end zone for the touchdown, his 14th score of the year.
By this Missouri State offensive line, again, a big offensive line. Obviously, they spend a lot of their time in pass.
Extra point from Yusuf Obeid is up and good. State leading at 28-7 after the penalty. New set of downs, and look at the time for Cam Miller down the field, and there it is. There's the first interception thrown by Miller this season. Lamondre Joe has it. There's a penalty flag, and after 300 passing attempts, there's the first pick in over a year.
And you can see Joe Stuffle a little bit deep.
Sequence here, minute 53 to go in the first half. Mo State back with the ball. This is trying to do a halfback pass. Wood going down the field. He's got a man. That's going to be a touchdown to Bex. Mo State goes to a bag of tricks, and they've got a touchdown.
He's barreling down on him. It was obvious from up here. You knew it was a backwards pass. You knew this was going to be thrown. But you see, I mean, he gets launched into the sideline, but Bex is no one there. And I love the call here from.
But Bex comes up with a reception. Extra point is up and good from Obi.
Can do, and again, of course, Bryce Lance does a nice job with the ball after the catch.
2nd down and 1. Miller, look at the fake. He'll keep it here. A rare running attempt from Cam Miller. We haven't seen that much since the ankle injury.
He decided to pull it down and get what he could.
Bison will go quick here on 1st down to the outside. Open. Harris, another reception. Pushed out a point. Completions. Bison are on the move again. At the Bear 33. Goes to the outside. Ton of room for Lance here. Gets spun out of bounds. In a game that was 28-0 not that long ago, now 28-14. Miller to Truman Weremeyer. Weremeyer gets loose, the fullback. They're going to mark him down. Attempts. Under a minute. Miller open. Harris trying to stretch out to see if he got the 1st down. They're going to mark him out at the
for here on 4th down.
Offense is staying on the field. Bison get a 1st down without a touchdown. It's a 4th and 1 from the 3. They'll give it to Marty Brown. Spins forward. He's got a 1st down. The clock will stop here. The Bison still have a timeout remaining. Now they just snap it. The handoff to Brown, trying to spin in. He's going to be marked short. Clock is running. The fake to the end zone. Touchdown! Stuffle!
But again, we talked about it. Bryce Lance's one-on-one there on the bottom of your screen. You see Joe Stuffle.
Touchdown output in 1/2. Extra point from Crosa is up. Of course, kicked the game winner against Iowa back in 2016. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacardier Wright's got some running room here. Spins away from Kopp. finished off by Heisman, and that will be the final play. Bison race out to a 28-0 lead. Mo State answered with 2 scores. And then Cam Miller's 4th for potentially a top seed in the FCS playoffs come next Saturday. Another shorter kick, another fair catch signaled by Luke Kocat. So the Bison will start.
TSU's, for the most part, been able to get the ball to bounce their way.
Officially a gain of 2. It's a 2nd down and 8. Look at the hole for Barika Penu into the open field. He's over 100 yards for the game and then some. He gets, of course, had that 52-yarder to start things. New set of downs from the 43. Penu again off the left side. Finally tripped up. It was on the tackle was Anderson again. Ball spotted now at the Bear 48-yard line. This time it's Marty Brown. Look at the hole for Brown. Makes the cut. There's the home run we've been waiting for. Touchdown, North Dakota State. We've been calling all year, Kyle.
Yeah, and I dare to say he deserved it, right? He's done so much inside the tackles, bounced off the plays. We just haven't seen this right here. The home run there. I think see.
His previous long was 28, as you said, Kyle. The extra point from Crosa game since the semifinal against Incarnate Word in 2022. Kobe Johnson and Cam Miller did it in that game. Clark will throw here. Hits Wood out on the flat. He's brought down. Shadimi Alfaro on the tackle. Clark into the flat. That's caught by Wright. Makes a nice dance there. He's got a 1st down before he's gang tackled. Worse was the Clark flush there. Nicely done on the catch is key and then sent backwards. Sibamana in there.
4th down.
It's a 4th down and 4, and Sibamana may have been offside there as Clark floats it with a free play. Then a late hit on Sibamana well after the whistle. Grant Goodson, the right at.
Before the snap, offside, unabated by the defense, number 14. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
All right, so no personal noise. Clark got some room to run here. Goes across his body. That's hauled into the reception by Wright. Throws the stiff arm. He's going to pick up a 1st down for Jacardier Wright. Stayed after halftime, but they're making noise here. Clark is flushed again. Rhodes trying to get him. He throws. Incomplete. Kopp able to knock it away. It'll be 4th down. 4th down, and the Bears offense stays on the field. It's 4th and 8. Clark will zing this one. Incomplete. Knocked away on the play. Ryan Jones able to break it away. Free State, the Bison have 6. Miller, lots of time. Trying to go down the field. A lot of contact there with Bryce Lance. And we got a penalty flag. Miller with a play fake to Marty Brown. Now he'll hit him in the flat. He gets away from a defender. Jukes a man. Then gets tripped up. He's got enough for a 1st down. And look, well, they're going to make him just a yard.
With you, Dom. I thought he moved the chains.
Miller will keep it himself. He'll lunge forward, and he's got a Bison 1st down on the QB keeper. Of course, he's the Missouri Valley record holder for rushing touchdowns at 42 for a quarterback. And look at Brown churn his way forward. He's got a 1st down. Outside started to shine against this Missouri State Bears team 3 years ago. Look at Penu, cuts back. Oh, green grass in front of him. Touchdown.
Get things going early and often, but again, rinse and repeat. You see it, pin on the outside, pull the offensive lineman around, kick him out, and then it's just, that's about
52 and 49 yards. There, the record for Griffin Crosa. It's a 3rd down and 8. Clark over the middle. Open is Wood in the open space. Spun down to the ground by Crumby, but he gets out. 3rd and 10. Clark zings one. That one is hauled in. They're going to say that's a catch. They would catch in the 3rd quarter. 35-point lead here as Clark rolls out. They're trying a little wheel route. Got Beck's open. Makes the catch. Little stutter step and then surrounded there and goes down. So it's a first down and goal for Mo State in the red zone of the 9. They fake the toss. Clark to the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to fit that one in. Second down and goal to go for Missouri State, trailing 49-14 to North Dakota State. Jacob Clark flushed out of the pocket. He'll take this one himself. He'll scout out of bounds. Pushed by Mostart from the Bison 5. Clark with 4 wide receivers out over the middle. Incomplete.
They did on that play. 4th
down and goal. Mo State 0 for 1 on 4th downs in the game. Delayed snap there. And oh boy, Clark got hammered. A penalty flag as Sibamana hit Clark.
It was blown dead, but no one heard it.
Fouls on the play. False start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. After the play was over, personal foul. Unnecessary roughing.
Now see, I agree with you on that. Clark feels the heat, delivers to the end zone, incomplete. Boy, there were 3 Bison in the area. Clark into the flat. Beck's trying to get to the outside, pushed out of bounds by Shepard. Clark under center for a rare time in this game. Fakes the toss to the end zone. There's a touchdown. Pitch and catch. Jamarie Robinson.
They never go under center here, but it's a good job. Again, you're going to see this a ton down in the red zone. It's just NDSU does this all the time.
That is 4th receiving touchdown of the season. Extra point from Obeid is up, and it is good. 13-4 last year when the Bison beat Southern Illinois. He throws 4 touchdowns today as Hayes keeps this himself. There's a penalty flag on the play as he runs out of bounds. No.
The fact that you could play up to 8 or 9 games and still have a red shirt.
Hayes will roll out here, throws this one. That's hauled in on the reception down the field. There's Kate Osterman back into the lineup. Remember, Johnson got hurt earlier this season against Illinois State, missed a couple games, came back for the game at Murray State. He comes out now. Hayes will keep this, makes a nice cut. Big time hit there, thrown by Dylan Simmons. So the new record holder will be in to attempt a field goal here. This will be from 32 yards out. Kick is up, and it is good. And Crosa now adds to the record. Timeout. 11.
Run, all those classic things. They have to go against North Dakota State as well, that they weren't necessarily able to do, especially early on in this game.
Wright gets out to the 39-yard line. Bagosi in trouble, and down he goes for a sack. 5th of the... Older brother Jack, a member of the Bison baseball team. It's a 3rd down and 8. Bagosi fumbled the ball. That's loose and picked up. Looked like McCaslin may have got it. Signal it's Bison football, and Keldon McCaslin comes up with it. Recovery touchdown last year in the playoffs over Drake. He made that play, Kyle.
He recovered as well.
Yeah.
That's just the last thing, you just got to scoop and score that for the hat trick for that. I mean, that's
2-21, staring a 3rd down and 6. Osterman's back in there. Hayes will throw, wants to go for the end zone for Gores. He's got him. Touchdown. He found the end zone again.
And it makes plays. He's just working here one-on-one, and he just runs away from the defender. I mean, this is just straight speed. Obviously not the biggest guy in the world. We touched.
Crosa with the extra point. Up and good. I'll tell you that. And that's all going to come into focus. Selection Sunday is a week from tomorrow. Bex will get the handoff here. Donovan Woolen able to bring him down. And that's the cornerstone here for the Bison O-line. And in 2025 as Brady Wobnerick gets the carry here on third down. We saw Lewinsky. He started the last two games when Griffin Empey was out. There's really high hopes the player of the game. Here on third down, pitch here, opportunity. Good run here for Missouri State. It's Iverson Young on the South Dakota State. The Jackrabbits won big today over Southern Illinois. Nice play there by Young as he gets tripped up by Hudson Arts. As he gets down, sources say that's pretty good. Down to the final 10 as Young will get the final run of this one. And that will be our final play. They stop it here as they picked up a first down. The clock will wind, and that will do it. North Dakota State has won a share of the Missouri Valley Championship. A 59-21 win over Missouri State here today. And the Bison will head to the final game of the regular season with a 10-1 mark and a chance at the outright championship next week in Vermillion.